Welcome back to the last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion and low BR run. We are once again doing our guild tasks. We are doing guild tasks for the Sword of the Three Realms guild. We have just unlocked all the ranks and we've just beat the only mini-boss for Sword of the Three Realms. We are needing to do our kill quest now, starting at the beginning. Sword of the Three Realms, Task 1 is to kill 6 Floros. They're here in Dilmore, and they're right at the beginning, so it's easy to grab them while we're here. Yeah, and since these are the same guys that were in like the very first main quest in the game that we had to kill, they are very low level. Although they are populated with greater Floros in those groups also. We could, if we wanted to, instead of looking for more dogs, could zone back out, come back in, and just fight that same group again. Or we can just grab another group there. We only need 6 of them. However, finding regular ones is a little bit tough. Most of them are graders. Because they're low level, our higher BR is causing them to be more populated with graders than regulars. And that'll continue while our BR increases. This is a mechanic I've talked about a couple times that the game uses to try to keep the creatures you fight challenging. We can't have it just go in there and the first person that touches a creature kills it. But it's pretty close to that now. Okay, and we are splitting any of these that we find. We do have a teleporter up here. So it's okay if we, I'm probably going to have to tell, oh boy, that's risky. Oh, alright, I don't want to use my time shift on them because I need to time shift into some dogs over here. It's okay to hunt the dogs up here because we kind of got a teleporter over here anyway. So it's not much of a run back. We could have certainly left the game and come back in. Okay, that's 3 groups of them, so this should be all we need. It is, in fact, all we need. There are enough regular Floroses here to satisfy our 6. And that's guild task number 1. Yeah, I've said it a few times, but these regular guild tasks are nowhere near as difficult as the ones required to get the ranks. So we are going to be going through them pretty fast. Pretty fast. There are a few more kill quests in this one than there were in the Union of the Golden Chalice. Just because there's less rare to hunt here. And the vast majority of them in this guild are creature drops. Which means we're going to spend the majority, probably the majority of the time in these videos, searching for creatures that drop a certain type of item and farming it until we get however many we need. Usually 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 of a certain kind of item. And that's going to do it for our Floros. We can split these. Yay, get some sharp Floros talons. Why not? Why not? Ring Recipe 1, which we've gotten a couple times. Oh, the recipe stack. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's not like when you pick up a Ring Recipe 1 or something like that, it just goes in your book and you can always use it. It's an expendable item when you craft something. You will use Ring Recipe 1 while you craft it. And so it is sometimes helpful to have multiple copies of them. Other times it doesn't matter. But the ones that are ground spawns, you shouldn't feel bad. You may even notice when you pick up a ground spawn that it gives you like 3 of a weapon recipe or something like that, and you're like, what? Why would I need 3 of them? Well, you might need to use it 3 times. Anyway, we're done with there. We're going for rock graders. I know we're going for rock graders because we're in Flamello Castle and Flamello Towers, sorry. And this place is the best place to get rock graders for sure. There are a bunch of places to get them. There was one in Valak's Nest where we did the assistant quest, the worst quest, subquest in the game. There's rock graders in the Ancient Ruins and Numer Mine, but this place has them in a pretty nice supply in a certain area where we got, if you remember where we got Glennis's ninja katana in a chest here, when we first came in here. There were rock graders around it, and we will be heading back there for some vengeance on those guys. And there's 2 imps by this door usually. I'm choosing not to kill them this time, although I am going to be out of a time shift for these rock graders, which I'm probably trying to time shift, but I ran out. Okay, so regardless, we got the rock graders, and there are some grand rock graders mixed in there. We only need 6, and so this is going to do it for sure. Have enough. These guys don't do shit damage. I mean, even on their best day, they do very little damage. Actually, even in the highest level zone in the game, the Ancient Ruins, where you have to run through a giant group of them, they don't do barely any damage at all. It's embarrassing. I think they just forgot to add them. Like that one hit us for 250 damage. Really, there's flies in Gasland caves that could probably bother us more than these things. Nice, nice. We'll eventually need some rock grader specific drops. Not right now. We're not worried about it because we'll want to get all the rock grader or chimera, I think they're called. I think that's the race of creature they are. Chimera magazines, both the weekly and daily for them before we farm any creature for drops. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I think there's another one over here, isn't there? There should be 3. I guess there were only 2 that time. But there's some on the other side of the room if you need more. I think I might grab them just because I don't want to make that walk through Flamello again. In case we came up short for whatever reason. There were too many graders in there or something. But yeah. Got a couple more groups here. Nice. Not much to say. Not much to say at this point about these fights. We're kind of taking a step back in difficulty when we do these. And a lot of times the difficulty is not in fighting them, but finding them or getting good luck with their drops. But in this case, we just need to kill 6, so we're done with these, and we can move on to the next ones. Alright. Come on. Ding 63 grats, I guess. And we're done with Flamello. We can port out. Or walk out. Either way. Trying to think what's faster. Oh. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to run through to... apparently, I'm running through to the teleporter. Some vile lizards there, of some kind. Hey, there's another rock grader, which we're not going to mess with. Let's not be ridiculous. We've killed enough of them that we'd only need 6. Stop being ridiculous. Alright, it's going to take us to the next area. We've walked by this teleporter before. What am I doing? I don't have a map. I'm trying to remember. Where's that teleporter? Because I don't think I have the map to Flamello open, and I'm like trying to go by memory. Okay, so not that way. There's some greater demons there. Or at least some demons of some kind. Wow, you open the door and it's just jam-packed full of demons. Okay, so this is probably the way we want to go. And yes, remember all these Barbarossas and through this door is the teleporter. You're going the wrong way. Yeah. This is me getting lost, and I'm not sure why I kept it. I should have cut that out. I've actually just passed the teleporter to the world map. All right, it's only a couple second detour. Sorry about that. These guys are still on us. They're running back to spawn. Okay, yeah, the teleporter's right down there. I walked right by it and didn't see it. When I came in the door, I got cocky. I got feeling like I knew where I was going, and I didn't know where I was going.
Right.
Okay. Crookfin. Alright, and for those playing the Crookfin and Mount Valkyl drinking game, Crookfin's got gluttons for us, which is just a big fancy word for frog. No, it's not. A glutton would be something very fat, right? I'm asking, right? But I mean, I know the answer is yes. And these are frogs of the skinny, small variety. So I'm not sure what their glutton is. Maybe they regurgitate a lot. I'm not sure. But the gluttons are very low hit points. Remember, we're going by our rule of creatures are only as dangerous as how tall they are, and so since they're short, it'll be quick work to get 7 of them. That's a 1, 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. 7, 8, and that's it. Like, we're done. We're done with gluttons, anyway.
I've gotten a little stronger.
There didn't look to be any greater gluttons mixed in there to offset our number, so 8 should be it. Turn around. Bo, turn around. Alright, apparently want to be extra sure. Or maybe I wrote it down wrong and it's like not 7 but it's 17 or something. But we've definitely got it now.
I've gotten a little stronger.
Let's do this.
We're kind of counting on all these fights that we're doing here to increase our skills enough, along with the weapon upgrades, to be able to fight some really, really tough battles. If we didn't do all these kills here that we're doing now for the guild tasks, we wouldn't be able to defeat the major world bosses, even if we upgraded our weapons all the way.
There's still plenty of power left in these.
Nice, Pages got wildfire. No, that's not. He's upgrading a lower level one. That's weird. That is weird. Okay, enough of that, and enough of this noise. Find the door. Let's get out. Yeah, I don't know why I keep calling these things butterflies, but they're not. They're oarfish, or orphans, or something like that. Oarfish, I think. And they're slow. They're easy to avoid. Alright, we're hitting the world map, and let's see what's next. People are going to ask for items. We probably need Spirit Lords, and that means Heroic Ramparts for sure. Right, okay, so Spirit Lord is the name of the race of bird creature, giant birds. But it's also the name of a type of Spirit Lord called Spirit Lord. And you need that one. You need that one named Spirit Lord in combat, named Spirit Lord. Not any Spirit Lord at all. And we only need 3 of them, thank goodness. While we've certainly fought a lot of them as quest bosses and main quest enemies, they are not often found just sitting around in zones. Like if we killed Glaciolobulus, which are commonly found in places, that wouldn't count. We need Spirit Lords themselves. As far as I know, they're in the Heroic Ramparts. They can spawn in the Great Sand Sea, and they can spawn in the Vale of the Gods occasionally, but not nearly common enough for us. So we're going to the Heroic Ramparts. Heroic Ramparts is a little more open, able to see whether or not these guys have spawned right when we come in. And just like any Spirit Lord, they are cursing us in the first round. But hopefully you won't live much longer. I'm just glad we're actually fighting a Spirit Lord where we can actually see their hit point bar, and it's not triple question mark. Alright, we're still 63. And it's always nice when somebody gets some kind of... Hey, captured them. Yes. Yes, yes. Nice. Okay, so there's another Spirit Lord over there. I'm walking around like I can't see them, but I definitely see them. It's impossible to miss them. When they're off the ground, they're huge. Alright, so we're going to give him the what for. Yeah.
Come on, let's kick some egg. What's this? Don't underestimate them.
Yeah, curse us all you want. We don't need to live much longer than the first round. Maybe not even that long. Alright, Duke. Let him have it. Let him have it. Nice. 55,000 damage. Nice. You won't be cursing us anymore. Luckily, everything falls off in between battles. Gosh, I hope I've mentioned that before, that in between battles, no matter what, your hit points come back and any debilitating effects come off also. Okay, so, I'm looking for another Spirit Lord. I'm not 100% sure whether there's another one in this zone. Oh, but I did mention a while back that I did get a vulture following me one time, and he was following me so close that I couldn't get away from him, and he finally dove on me. That's right here. He dives to get me, but I'm just ahead of him, and so like a little punk, he's going to stay with me forever. And ever and ever. Like, usually they break off, but he's not breaking off. He's stuck on me, I think. Yeah, nothing ever follows you this far, but unbelievable. I don't know what this is about. Well, I mean, we can fix this obvious bug very quickly. Oh, I was trying to drag him into the oh man, well, it was a nice thought. The idea was to drag the guy into the Spirit Lord, so we only had to do one fight, but we'll make this guy pay for his annoyance. Like, as far as he ran away, he doesn't even know where he lives anymore. Nice.
Nowhere left to run, rats. You still with us?
And Pear's still laying on the morale boost. Nice. I mean, we made quick work of that annoyance. And so now we've just got the little birdie left, and let's see if we can continue that trend of one-rounding these Spirit Lords. Usually pretty tough. It's just it's nice to be able to kill one right off the bat. We only need 3, so this should do it.
Come on, let's kick some egg.
Oh, Cademan missed. That's not going to be good for us. We needed that damage. Emmy's picking up the slack a little bit. Got a little catch-up work to do. Our Mystic Arts group is never going to do a whole bunch of damage to him, but... Come on. Oh, he didn't survive, did he? Come on, Duke. Nice. Nice. Hey, Duke killed him again. Imagine that.
I still have more powers waiting to be released.
Okay, we're all done here. We can head out. There is not a teleporter that I know of here because it's pretty small area, small zone. And as long as we don't get a a vulture on our ass on the way out, we'll be fine. Alright, what's up next? Bullfighters. We need 5 bullfighters. And we know exactly where to get them. I mentioned it as soon as we went into Brechevatel the first time that it was Bullfighter Haven. And we went there in the last union to pick up Fossilized Tree and Titicaca Leaf from there, and we had to dodge bullfighters. So if we're ever in need of bullfighters, and we are now for some reason, we'll need to head on over to Brechevatel as soon as possible. There are other bullfighters in like the Ruins of Rebellia Castle, but you have to walk all the way down through the underground passage and all the way to the back hall just to find the bullfighters in that zone. These, they're right up front. We only need 5. That's 5. There doesn't seem to be any graders in there that I can see.
Come on, let's kick some egg.
Nice. Nice. So these are... You know what, I hate to say that that they've been named incorrectly, but they have kind of been named correctly here. They do have bull horns, although I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to say this one's okay to be called Bullfighter, because that's exactly what it looks like, a bull. Maybe the bottom half of his body is a rhino, and the top, and he just has 2 horns, so we'll call him a bullfighter. But that's pretty close. Okay, so this is a very short trip here. Bullfighters are done. Do we need Nidhogs? Do we need Nidhogs? Apparently not. We are going after arachnids in Avecliff. We know where these guys are too. We passed these arachnids every time we go down to the, well, sometimes right here at the entrance. You can certainly farm the ones at the entrance. There's only 2, so it might be a lot of back and forth. But on the first floor of Avecliff, it's just slammed with arachnids. And we do need 13 of them. The number of creatures we're needing is slowly going up, but these guys stack pretty heavily.
Come on, finish them off. I'll send you.
And die instantly. Less than 10,000 hit points. Okay, that's 5 down.
Sweet.
There is no limit to my strength.
Nice skill ups off of some really low level creatures. And now I think I've decided, I think I'm going to leave and come back. Which, it's up to you. If you go down to the first floor, it's usually slammed with arachnids. You can look down and see if they're there just by going through that door. This is a perfectly reasonable alternative, just to kill the 15 at the front. We only need 13, and I'm not sure how many we've already killed. I mean, throughout the entire game. So at the least, we'll have 10 when this is over. Another nice thing about going to the world map in between them, if you're killing stuff in the beginning, is you can check with the guild hall and see if we completed the quest yet, the task yet.
Let's kick some egg.
Alright, decapitated. We're still BR63, thank goodness. And sure, we can split those. Gonna head back out. I think, for some reason, we are done with arachnids. So that means we need to kill Charybdis, which are the ghosts. It's a certain type of ghost that are in this first zone, the Starry Shore, Fornstrand. That means all we have to do is avoid a few of these lobster or crabs, and we can hunt the Charybdis. They are not always here. Like they're not guaranteed spawns, so you may zone in here a few times and they're not here. There will be vultures up if they're not here, or if neither vultures nor these ghosts are here, then
Wipe them all out.
yeah, Charybdis. If neither vultures nor the ghosts are here, then there's some rare here somewhere. But we've killed most of the rares here. We killed all the rares here. So it's going to increase our chances of these regular ones being here. Nice.
Come on.
Nice. Wow. Okay. These guys don't have as many hit points as I thought they did. I mean, they're little guys, and going by size, that makes sense. They definitely have less than 15,000 hit points. We're still BR 63, and we got 9 of them done. Nice. Darian flipped out. That's hilarious. Oh, okay. Yep. Splitting all the Charybdis, splitting all the regular mobs. We may need to come back in here for another group. Oh, I'm sorry. There's like 3 ghosts in here. Or there should be. They're not always visible. Now, tell me, they're not ghosts now. They're supposed to be blobs or something, right? But if that's the case, then why do they disappear if they're not ghosts? They look exactly like ghosts and they disappear. So, let's go with ghosts. And there don't look to be any greater Charybdis, so we're looking for our chains up there to get above 15. Nice. Very nice. 18. We should have enough. In fact, we do have enough. We're going to walk out of here and turn in our guild task, hopefully. Damn, Darian. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that because I have the volume turned down a little bit, the game volume turned down, but whenever Darian gets an item that he needs for an upgrade, he does this maniacal laughter. Okay, there's usually a third ghost. I swear I don't know why he's not here. Although anything that disappears, any eyeballs, Charybdis, can be stuck in the geometry, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Are you really worried about it? Is it bothering? Wondering where the third Charybdis is? It's bothered me a little bit. Okay, maybe we're not going to do the turn-ins here. This is probably going to wrap it up for us. In the next video... Oh, we're not going to because we're not done killing. We'll have to continue in the next video. I wanted to keep this one a little shorter, and so in the next video we will be continuing our kill streak for the Sword of the Three Realms Guild. We'll see you in the next video.